Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm dancing my head back and forth, side to side. But no, seriously.
This is incredible. I'm getting it.
You getting what?
A stock.
What stock?
Aitx sitting at 0019, no pump happening. The market as a whole is getting to come down lower. Lots of red across the markets, and a lot of stocks getting ready to drop, hitting tops. I would say I still predict that if we don't hold here, we're coming down to triple zeros in no time. Nothing has changed with my prediction for Aitx. I've been often right more than wrong. So you take that as you will. Now, if we switch over to the Aitx Discord, let's check on them. Let's see how they're doing, because they're a good reflection of what could possibly be going on. What happened? There used to be like a whole section here. Okay, yeah, I was like, wait, what happened to this side of the Discord? Let's look at the people. What are they doing? What are they saying? Are they being stupid? Are they being smart? Are they fighting? Okay, so no update of significance from the CEO. When $1. Not so flat. Negative 99%. 5 years I've made moves not to be not down that far. But under 002 is yeah, this guy Lefty here is gonna get destroyed if it goes under double. When it goes to triple zeros, a lot of people are just gonna get destroyed. Period. It's dead in the water. The writing has been on the wall. You can't continue to like this is silly. Let me okay, let me see penny stocks for dummies. Let me see if I can find it. Is it penny stocks for dummies? Penny stocks for dummies. Dilution. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. This is like so. It's so 101 that it's ridiculous. I have to look this up for them and for everyone else. So you can learn from these mistakes. Don't do this. Printing money devalues existing currency. Companies creating new shares devalues existing shares. It's really that simple, right? When companies issue new shares, these new shares dilute the existing stock. After a company creates diluted shares, each share has less value behind it. Less value. Not more, less. The company's market cap stays the same. There are more shares trading. The new shares lower the value of existing shareholders' position. So there you go, guys. It's really that 101. These people don't understand that. The reason dilution has just skyrocketed the past 5 years. The funny thing is, if you were to look at the dilution chart, it would be the opposite. It would just keep going up, keep going up, keep going up, while the stock price keeps going. Surprise, surprise! Wow, it's almost like you might as well. Like I'm saying, man, there should be an ETF where you can just go long on not Nvidia, on AITX's increasing outstanding shares. You would now that would print money. Go long on that, not on the actual stock. You'd print, because that uptrend is incredible, to say the least. You can always sell and move on. Penny stock's not for everyone. Price movement should never bother anyone if they know what they own. Clearly, these people don't know what they own. I just showed you the most 101. I have a book called Penny Stocks for Dummies. If just read that and you'll learn like why this stock is going. It's going to triple zeros. You're not gonna believe it until you see it, and even then, you're not gonna give me credit for it. Like, this is so obvious. Why do you think I took the loss? Because I'm a professional. I take the loss and move on. We made our money swing trading it over and over again from that bottom. I don't think it's gonna hold. I'm just saying the market's not looking good either. So it's got nothing going for it. And aren't they gonna reverse split anyways, unless they extend that next year? There's just too much The writing is on the wall. If you can't see, that's you know, you can make all the excuses you want. Or you could always learn how to trade the pops. I've traded many times. Then I guess you're not down 99%. Which one is it? This guy, Bullish Green, he's one of those. Just likes to suck off the Aitx wiener, to put it that way. He's one of those. You know, he I'm not even gonna bother with that guy. It's just, they're all being dumb. Oh, this is insane. This is so insane what this guy's saying. Crit time. At a casino, it makes sense to bet. It might make sense to bet large now and then with $500 chips. In the stock market, I bet large, but I pay only fractions of pennies for my chips. Then the gamble makes sense. This guy's gambling. That's really what this is. You're looking at a guy that's like 60 plus gambling. Real estate is great diversification. Collectibles also make sense to me. AKA, this guy, the gamble makes sense to me. Just because it's cheap, it's a good gamble. Has no idea how dilution works. Lack of critical thinking logic, out the window. Out the window. I am betting on it. Steve Reinhardt is a safe bet to me. How many CEOs do a weekly video update? Here's the thing. NVIDIA CEO, he doesn't do weekly video updates because he's giving speeches. Because he's giving speeches. Like, what do you... He's doing interviews. Like, what are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. This guy has no idea that he's gonna lose that, however much he put into ATX, and he's just gonna shrug and go, oh, I guess there's just people are dumb. People are dumb, man. I'm 74, poor guy. That guy's gonna be 70 dead. Oh, that was a bad one, but still, everyone has a 3 card. We're all gonna go one day. That's just how it is. But he's definitely 70 dead. You know what I'm saying? 100 of Rad Cams sounds awesome. Wait, Rad Cams? I forgot about Rad Cams. What's been going on with those? Have those been... Let me look at the reviews. I wonder what the sales might have been poor, honestly. I was always skeptical about this one. Let's not pretend otherwise. I remember saying, like, I don't know about Rad Cam. Sara, okay, but you know, that's commercial, but residential, like, come on. Nah, I don't know about that. So yeah, I think, and then someone purposely left a bad review. Like, I think they did it on Walmart as well. So Rad Cam, I don't expect much from it. Like, that hasn't changed. Until they show me the numbers, I don't believe it's going to perform well, in my opinion. I'd like to be proven wrong, though. Let's see. It's always the same people. It's the same people that talk about the same stock, pretty much rinse and repeat the same thing, just like I am right now, right? All right, so these people, so this is a group of shareholders that are just dead. Like, they're dead. Like, their positions are dead in ATX. They have no idea, or they just don't want to accept it. I don't know, man. This is even. I don't even know how we would pump from here. How do you have any? The dilution has been so great that it's the amount of volume needed for this to get going. How much was the 608 million in volume just to go from 0025 to 0037, just to move 50%? That's a lot. 600 million just to move 50%? Damn. It's going to take a lot of volume for it to get moving. A lot. And there's people that are... Don't be surprised if this just dumps like straight to 0009, 002, or 001 at the ask. Because there's people that are definitely going to bail. So learn from this. Please don't buy penny stocks. I used to be a buyer of penny stocks. If there's one thing I learned these past 5 years, it's just don't bother with them. Don't bother with them. It's pointless. Just focus on the big boys. Focus on your NVIDIAs. and your apples, and you're just better off for it. That's just kind of where, as a trader, I've gone from penny stocks to mid caps to now trading mainly Nvidia. So it's like I don't know if that's like normal, like the normal progress where you're like penny stocks, and then like, you know what, screw that, let's just trade something safer. You know what, let's just trade what's safest at that point, even if I make less, because it's not gonna, you know, Nvidia's not gonna be pumping 50% in one day. That's just how I've progressed, at least as a trader, in terms of what I trade specifically. We did get a PR here. They got more units out. Yeah, so this doesn't mean anything. It's not gonna move the share price. You know what's different? Before I let you guys go, is last time around this same time we had a huge pump. This time it did not happen, which is, in my opinion, a change in character. And that's what makes me, there's just too much lining up for this to drop to triple zeros. So up to you. I know some of you are holding at 0027s. You didn't sell like I did. I took the loss. I was like, you know what, I'm taking the loss here. I'm not gonna hold it down to 0009s and hope. Might as well just run and take this. Yeah, it's better to take the loss now than take it later at what, 70%, 80%. Nah, then you fall for the trap of thinking, well, you know, I'm gonna sell for 80%. Might as well just hold it. If it comes back up, then you know, I'm gonna be kicking myself for selling. So you just kind of fall into that trap, and then you average down, and you think, oh, no way it can go lower than 0009, and then it goes to quadruple or quintuple 01, and you're just dead in the water. So, and if it reverse splits to the higher exchange, I want you to keep in mind that I think it was it Aitx? Aitx's subsidiary H2OO, was it H2OO? It uplisted to a higher exchange, and as you can see, it's on the NASDAQ, and it just died. It just continues to behave like a pump and dump. So uplisting to the higher exchange for Aitx isn't, it's not an end-all be-all. And supposedly Aitx is uplisting this summer, which I doubt, because they always just say they're going to do this, that, and the other. But ultimately, there's a lot of pumps, of course, on the way down. Yes, I get that, but ultimately, it just keeps going lower and lower and lower. And uplisting isn't a guarantee that it's just going to keep going up. It's nothing. It could just continue to behave like it has. It just keeps going lower. You look at the history of this stock, and it just keeps going lower. Uplisting is not. It's not going to be your savior if you're keeping it real. That's all I'm going to say.